All right, children. Transportation problem was left to be discussed from LPP, linear programming problem, formulation of transportation problem. Like the sixth example out here, two godowns A and B have grain capacity 100 quintals and 50 quintals respectively. They supply to three ration shops D, E, and F, whose requirements are 50, 60, and 40 respectively. The cost of transportation per quintal to these godowns are given by this table. So we need to, how should the supply be transported in order that the transportation cost becomes minimum, and what will be that minimum cost? Okay, तो यहाँ पे objective हमारा क्या है? To minimize the cost of transportation. Up for these questions, what you need to do is you first need to put your whole data in the form of chart like this. All right. So like what were we told? That we have two godowns A and B, capacity of A 100 and capacity of B 50 quintals. That's the storage capacity. Okay. Then we have to transport to D, E, and F, three ration shops. Okay. And D's requirement is 60 quintals, B's is 50, E's is 50, and F is 40. All this was given to you. Okay. So that we have put it here. Now जो ये जो cost of transportation थी, ये हमें इस टेबल से पिकअप करनी है. And we will assume, suppose X quintals were transported from A to D. Okay, and Y quintals of A were transported to E. Then for F, total we had 100 quintals, X यहाँ चला गया, Y यहाँ चला गया, so we are only left with 100 minus X minus Y for F. You understand that? So these 100 quintals have been distributed to D, E, and F like this. We say we are going to transport, suppose X quintals to D, Y to E, then the leftover 100 minus X minus Y to F. Fine. Next, अभी इसका requirement था total 60. Alright. X इसने A से ले लिया, तो leftover 60 minus X will be transported from B. Okay. Likewise, अगर इसने Y quintals A से ले लिया, so leftover 50 minus Y will be transported from B. Okay. And now, how much will this transport to F? Will be its leftover. You can do it in two manners. Either इसके पास total 50 quintals थे, जिसमें से इसने 60 minus X D को दे दिए, 50 minus Y E को. So leftover would be 50 minus of these, sum of these two. So 50 minus 60 minus X plus 50 minus Y. That way you can obtain it. Okay. और मे बी आप ऐसा सोच सकते हो कि इस वाले से देख सकते हो that for F 100 minus X minus Y was obtained from A. So the leftover, इसको total 40 चाहिए था, 40 minus of this will be taken from B. Okay. So either way you do it, आपको same function मिलेगा. See, solve this. How much will this give you? 50 and 50, 100, 100 minus 60. That will come as minus 50 हो जा रहा है, sorry, this was 50 and this minus will be distributed inside, so 50 minus 50 will get cancelled, so you'll be left with only minus 60 and these will become positive. तो ये function आपका बन जा रहा है x plus y minus 60. यहाँ से solve करो, 40 minus 100 is also minus 60 and this will become x plus y minus 60. So either way you do it, you can calculate it from here or maybe from this logic, you will get it same. ओके. नाउ अब इन ट्रांसपोर्टेशन प्रॉब्लम के जो कंस्ट्रेंट्स होते हैं, वो कंस्ट्रेंट्स आपको यहाँ से, इफ यू सी यू हैव 1 2 3 4 5 6 सप्लाईज. ऑल दीज सप्लाईज नेचुरली आर नॉन नेगेटिव, दे कैन नॉट बी नेगेटिव. तो इन सबको आप नॉन नेगेटिविटी लगा दो तो यू गेट ऑल योर कंस्ट्रेंट्स. लाइक x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0, that we do in rest of them also. ये भी हमारा सप्लाई है, तो ये सप्लाई क्वांटिटी भी नेगेटिव नहीं हो सकता है. सो नेक्स्ट वुड बी 100 minus x minus y is also positive or maybe can be written as x plus y is smaller than 100. ये next constraint आ गया. अभी next will be this should also be positive, which will give you x smaller than 60. Likewise this will give you x smaller than 50 and इसका solution अभी हमने करा था 40, it was 6 x plus y minus 60. So x plus y minus 60 is greater than 0 will give you x plus y is greater than 60. तो simply आपको ये जो 6 हमारे supplies हैं, इन सबको non negativity लगा देना है and you will get all your constraints. So you'll get 6 constraints, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from all these 6 arrows. Okay, तो इसके constraints ऐसे बनते हैं transportation problem के. Okay, now for the objective function, constraints तो मिल गए हमें. Next is, in the formulation has 2 parts. One, we have to have an objective, frame an objective and constraints. The constraints are done here. Now for the objective function, objective was to minimize the cost of transportation. Alright, so cost of transportation अब कैसे मिलेगी? हमने बोला कि x units A to D गया है and the cost from A to D is 6 per unit. तो 6x यहाँ से आ जाएगा. Right? Then likewise from here, from A to E rate was 3 and उसको हमने y माना था. A to E y, so 3y. So you multiply each of these units. These are all how much unit are being supplying will be multiplied with the rates from here, from this table. Okay, so इनके respective rates से आप multiply कर दो and sum up all that. That will give you the total cost. This is cost of transportation from A to D. This is from A to E. This is from A to F. Then from B to D, B to E, B to F. Okay, rates आपको जो given थे 4, 2 and 3. So that gives you your total cost of transportation. Okay, so this is your objective function z which you want to minimize obviously. So minimum of z is, इसको आप multiply करके simplify करो expression, you will get a linear equation in x and y. So this is what your z is coming. Okay, so this is our objective and these were the constraints. The transportation problem is bit different as compared to rest of the examples that we were dealing till now. Okay, so you can see that.